Hey, Francisco. I just gonna do a little video here to show you how to get the agent connected to the middleware. So quickly here, so I have a little different system than you do. You have KVM, I run ESXi. As you can see here, my middleware and the IP address of my middleware here. I have three agents, right? One of them is just a control plane agent, and I have two other agents that are the ones that I use for data testing, user traffic testing, right? So Agent 1, as you can see here, has three interfaces. One is for the management interface, adapter 1. Uh, the second one here is it's backplane, so it's just another vis switch that is connected to all the other um, agents in case I want to do some control traffic only. So control plane traffic, I use this interface here. And be aware of this MAC address here. Let's say, so this is my not user traffic control plane. So it's ADC3. And then I have my user traffic that I use actual NIC interfaces using SROV, and the MAC address ends with 97, right? So when I go into so let me see here. I'm just gonna do agent 1, okay, just to uh, make it easy here. So when I go to the agent, first let me go into my Loadcore. I have my agent 1 here. As you can see here, I'm gonna delete this and then we can re-edit. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this for now. So agent 1 is no longer here, is the 21 IP address. So I'm gonna go back to the agent 1 here. And to find out the interface there on agent 1, I can do is just say IP address, and that's going to tell me, they have a loopback, they have ENS 192 here on line 2, and you probably have different naming because you're using KVM, but you can see that the ENS 92 is on interface ADC3, which corresponds to my backplane interface. So my ENS 192 interface on agent 1 is actually just my control plane traffic. And then I have ENS 160 on line 3 here. That is my traffic for data traffic, right? So I use the data traffic that I use to actually do any scaling tests and stuff. And I have my ENS 192 here, which is my IP address that I connect my management IP address, right? So my middleware and all my agents are on my regular network. So my 80, 80 108081 dot slash 24 here is my lab address. So my management interface, which is the ENS 132. So right now, as you can see, the agent 1 is no longer part of my load core. So I'm going to go in here, and one thing I can do is do a sudo, and then I can, I think is set, let me go back. I can control plane. Sudo agent setup, and this command would ask me what my middleware IP address is, and is it right here, right? So I'm just pointing to that. So it's 10.80.81.19, and then it says select interface ENS with 10.80.81 as my management interface. Would you like to change the management interface? I said nope, because that's correct. Do you want to allow this agent to be rebooted from UI? You can say yes. And that's it. Now, if I go back to my load core, and now my agent one is there now. So there's another way that you can actually change this host name here. So you saw I changed it for agent 0 and agent 1. So just to make it easier to kind of see which agents are doing what. And as you can see here, I have two interfaces that I use for testing. So the ENS 192 is my control plane interface for my agent one, and my ENS 160 is my data plane. So let me try to change the name for the host here. So let me go to lexicon.com. I'm just going to go to the deployment guide to see the command for it. Yeah, sudo host. Okay. So it's set to the side here so I can read. So now I'm still back on agent one, and I do sudo um, host name control ctl set host name agent one, and that should do it. Still not set up there, so I can run this again. 10.80.81.19. Would you like to change? Nope. Yes. Nope, I don't want to change the name. I want to keep the name that I put it in there. So that, create that. And now you have here host agent one. So this is how you link the agents to my middleware. I hope this was useful. Let me know if you have any questions. And Boyan usually have a good understanding how the interfaces on KVM work. So we better ask him because it's a little bit different than my EXI development here. Okay, thanks. Bye.